But guys, from the way these things are going now, I'm totally confused. Because, all hands have been pointing to Wunmi. But from the interviews that have been running down via VDM, you see that the issue is getting a bit complicated. Because the way the whole thing is going, Mohbad is not actually a calm person. Yeah, I think he has that personality. He's that, that gra. Because reason I'm saying this is because if you look at that case between him and the NDLA that came that night, it is expected that at least Mohbad would have allowed them to, carry the guy and go, at least for questioning. Then later they can go to their office and meet them and know what actually happened. But the guy was not calm in that aspect at all. If you had watched the interview of when that lady was explaining what happened that night, you see that Mohbad was not actually calm. And again, if you listen to what happened between Mohbad and Prime Boy, you see that Mohbad is not calm. Imagine someone who uses his hand like this, to break a glass. It looks little, but that thing is not just small. It should be a serious case. Though Spending is trying to say it was just a little cut, but that same little cut, he also said it was swollen. But then again, could that swollen hand had made him to just die within a day? Again, is the nurse. The nurse who treated Mohbad. What kind of drug could she have administered to him? What kind of drug? Because if she hadn't given Mohbad the right drug, it can buy him. Yes, that's the honest truth. Do you also remember what that lady said? She said, Mohbad is always complaining, my head, my head, my head, my head. Even it got to the extent that his family has to take him to somewhere. I think she mentioned that Biokuta or something to treat his head. Do you understand? So the whole thing is complicated. Now, if he has been having that head issue, always saying, I feel my head is getting bigger, if he has been having that kind of issue, it means that if you administer the wrong drug to him, it could complicate the whole thing. Because if Mohbad had agreed, like they said, like Spending said, if he had agreed with Spending that morning, I think that was on Monday morning from what Spending said. If Mohbad had agreed with Spending to go to hospital, I don't think it would have led to his death. No, let's be honest here. Because already, the guy is already having issues with his head. So, like I said earlier, coupled with the drug that the nurse might have administered to him. So this whole issue it's getting more complicated. But the more confusing point here is, why was his head bent inside the casket? That is another food for thought. His head was actually bent. If you remember that video, I'll look for the picture and post here. What would have made his head to be that way? Because judging from the whole story surrounding him, as in before he died, they went to the party. That was on Sunday. After that, it was the issue he had with his wife, normal, family issue that can come up anytime. So there was nothing relating to his neck. Like, there was no issue about his neck, or somebody saying Prime by now hit his neck, or he had issues. So the whole thing is, I don't know what to say, but I think that his neck, something is still wrong somewhere. But let's hold on. Let's hold on for more interviews that will be coming out from VDN's platform. Stay tuned.